Here we go. This is getting interesting now. We just got the first single for Jackboys 2, and we also have the confirmation of, at this point, 10 features. And we got new merch. And Travis said it's coming soon. It's a lot that we have to go over that happened over the past 2 days, so let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Real quick, you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and recaps everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So just in the last video, we talked about the confirmed features on this record. It was 8 in total at that point. Now that number got upped. But before we talk about that, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. 2000 Excursion, the new single, the one that dropped on social media and YouTube just at this point a couple of hours ago. It is not on streaming services yet, but this is the first single for Jackboys 2. Now, this is exactly what we could have wanted. This is Travis Scott, Don Toliver, and Sheck Wes, and they do so well together on this track. I mean, any Travis fan, any Jackboys fan, if they could construct a song, it wouldn't have to be the most unique song, just the most Jackboys song that you can make. It would be 2000 Excursion, if I'm being honest. Now, obviously, we have to give this time. We have to see this in the context of the entire record, how it fits into that. But just from what we've heard, the video as well, the video is crazy too. It's amazing. I mean, that's all I can say. And the question is, it's not out on streaming. Does that mean it's dropping this Friday? Does that mean the album is not dropping on Friday? That is the big question we still have right now. So if we do see a release for this record coming out this Friday, then the album obviously isn't. But we also have the confirmation on one of the covers where it says that Jackboys 2 is coming in July. So we have it confirmed. It's coming in July. The question is just now whether the 11th, the 18th, the 25th, even though that's still a little bit in the future. But all in all, it's a very good sign that we are getting this and that, you know, this is the first single we got. Let me know how you feel about this. I mean, this is very exciting. I couldn't even believe it the first time I saw this drop, but that's actually here. Now, when talking about the release date, the last real update that we had from Travis was him celebrating 4th of July and him saying that Jackboys 2 is coming very soon. Here is that clip.
Yeah, Trav. Stop playing my boy. Yeah, nigga! Jackboys 2 on the fucking way, nigga! Fuck y'all niggas talking about, nigga! Ah! Bow, bitch!
Now, obviously, this is one of those clips that we see every other day. This doesn't have any significance to it. Now that we know it's coming July, he could be saying anything. It's dropping soon, we know. But it's still good to see him talk about it. Now, next up, we have to talk about the next features. So we went over the features in the other video. We had 8 in total, and so far they were great. I mean, if we go just through them, we had obviously Fago, Don, Sheck Wes on there. But then we also had people like Glorilla, we had 21 Savage, we had Saw Baby, we had Waka Flocka Flame. So artists that people were very excited about. And now I did forget about Don in the last video, which is crazy, but he obviously also posted the Lamborghini on his story. This is the way Travis is rolling this out. If you didn't watch the last video, kind of like the Utopia briefcase 2 years ago, where every artist that was featured on the eventual project had a picture coming up in the weeks prior to the release where they were seen with the Utopia briefcase. In this case, Travis gifts every feature on the record a custom Jackboys 2 Lamborghini car. So that's just the next way to do it if you're rich enough. But now we've also gotten confirmation that, for example, Tyler is also going to be on there. This would be an amazing collab. I mean, just, you know, the vocals from that on there and us just getting different sort of tracks now that we're getting these kind of the ones that we're expecting with 2000 Excursion. But, you know, I can honestly Tyler fit on this one very well. Another artist that we by now have gotten confirmation from is obviously Kodak Black. And Kodak Black is hit or miss. In this case, I believe he could be a big hit, and he fits on this type of style pretty well as well. So at this point, we have 10 features. This is insane. Now, for just judging from this, we'll have a lot of tracks. It's not going to be 7 tracks. even if we go by one feature every track, which at this point, I mean, they just dropped a solo Jackboys song, which obviously still features 3 artists, but no external feature. We have one of those, we will have multiple of those, plus the other features. I mean, we're looking at a 10 to 15 to 20 track album. This is way bigger than the first Jackboys. We have to realize that. Now, if we do get any info on the track list length or on the release date, obviously I'll drop a video tomorrow or whenever, so make sure you stay subscribed. But this is looking very good right now when it comes to us just getting different artists on here, when it comes to getting a lengthy track list that is at least bigger than the first one. I mean, if we're looking at it like this. So I think that's a very good sign. These are small hints that we can always pick out when it comes to just judging from these different factors that we have. Now, we also have to talk about the shop, because the domain, actually, the website URL changed to jackboys.traviscott.com. So this changed from, I believe, just shop.travis.com. And we did have for some time, this was when I first planned this video, a little, notification up that said that something is changing, it's coming soon. And now actually those changes got implemented after we also got the single 2000 Excursion. And we actually have new merch on here with also the, different Jackboys members on there. Fago was at the bottom. That's crazy. And also we have new covers, or at least we now have names for the covers connected to these bundles. So we have the mask cover that we talked about. We have the bolt cover that we were also kind of looking at all the time. Then the tape cover, which is new, which I think looks pretty cool as well, even though I can't see this being the official cover, to be honest. And then also the gang cover, which is also one that we've had for some time with the 2 logo, the same 2 logo that is also on the Lamborghini. So it's looking pretty good when it comes to the covers. I'm still going to be very interested in which cover it turns out to be, in the end, because when you're just selling vinyls, you can have different covers. But in the case of if you have it on Spotify or wherever, it needs to be one cover they decide on. And in that case, they need to actually pick one of these 4 to be the official one. Let me know which one of these would be your favorite to actually appear on your phone when you're listening to the record. Honestly, I think the mask cover is my favorite right now, even though I always talked about it having to grow on me, but I think it's the best. But now we're going into pretty packed days. The next couple of days, we're looking at, July 11th, that Friday. We're looking at a possible release date and maybe even more features. Some people want Cardi, some people want The Weeknd. We'll have to wait and see if new features drop. It's going to be very interesting. As always, thank you for being on this ride with me, and let me know all your thoughts on everything we talked about today, on the new single 2000 Excursion, what you think about it, on the new features that we got and the new covers. It's all new. Let me know all your thoughts on this in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.